Hi guys, my name is Meads. This is going to be a review for the Super Robot Chogokin, Genesic GaoGaiGar. And this is just amazing. They finally made this figure and I'm very ecstatic. I can't wait to actually get this when they first announced it last year. And it's gonna be an epic toy and epic display piece. And this is just amazing. So here's the box art. And if you haven't watched GaoGaiGar, it is from, I can't remember when was the show aired, but it's in the 90s. But it's an epic show, especially the transformation and just the way they shout the names, their attack. And it actually helps you remember the name of each character, each of the robots, as well as the weapons. And overall, it's an amazing show. I highly recommend watching it. It's actually in two. It's kind of like two series. You have the regular GaoGaiGar, the King of Braves, and then you have GaoGaiGar Final, where the evolution of GaoGaiGar becomes GaoGaiGar. Then eventually you get to see Genesic GaoGaiGar, the final form. This is great. So here's the box. Actually, along with the box, if you get it as a first release, it's common in Super Robot Chogokin that they have like a special gimmick and effect part. And for 4G, you get the Hell in Heaven glowing arms. Just amazing. And here it is, quickly. And that's great that they have that. Alright, so that's the box, and let's get to the figure, and here we go. This guy is amazing. Actually, he's quite tall, very imposing. And this is the first, well, GaoGaiGar. I got the first edition, well, not first, well, the first initial release of GaoGaiGar. This guy on the left. And unfortunately it has the wobbly leg right here. That is too wobbly. But for the most part, actually I tried fixing it. I failed. Good thing I didn't break the hip joint. But for the most part, GaoGaiGar, that's a tongue twister, always is standing, so not a problem. But as you can see, Genesic GaoGaiGar is a lot taller. Quite tall. And I kind of wish they make the arms a little bit bigger. Kind of like GaoGaiGar. As you can see here, his fist is reaching to his knee, but this one, not so much. Feels like the arms are lacking. I kind of wish they made it bigger. If they're gonna extend the feet or the legs. Yep. So that's just a little bit of nitpicking, but overall, this guy is amazing. So first thing you'll notice is the mane. Amazing. Alright, and I just want to point out that if you're not familiar with the GaoGaiGar series, the machine, well, the main mech, which is GaoGaiGar or GaoGaiGar, this guy, Genesic GaoGaiGar, it's a combination of different robots, and they just kind of what do you call that? Transform all together, kind of like Voltron or other mecha shows you've seen, and it's amazing. So first off, you have Galleon, which I think transform into, well, you have actually the cyborg guy, which combined with Galleon, I think turns into GaiGar. It could be named differently as the show progressed. Then you have different robots. On this final form, you can have, I believe this is Broken Gao. Yes, it's the shark one. Then you have Protect Gao, which is the dolphin here, and each one shoots a different bolt for the broken. Sorry. I can't remember. Bolting driver, there we go. It's been a while since I watched the show. And Yeah, otherwise you're gonna have the two molds on the bottom. You have spiral and straight. It's just depending on which. I mean, you can explain based on their name. So they make the legs, and you have Gadget Gao, which is this guy here. It's kind of like the bird, and it's the back gives Genesic GaoGaiGar flight, and as well as creating the different weapons, the wheel knife and the bolting driver for Genesic GaoGaiGar. So that's really amazing. So those are the different parts. Now there's a lot of gimmicks on this thing. First off, you have the diecast, most of which are this lower part here, and that's quite heavy. This guy is, quite heavy. Otherwise, for the most part, the other parts of his body, actually this one might be diecast also, this top part, but the side, actually this whole shoulder feels like it's a diecast. Yeah. But the other parts like the knees, the first GaoGaiGar is actually diecast, or might be chrome plated. Actually, it is chrome plated, not diecast. Sorry. And this one is just the golden painted the plastic, which is not too bad. And you kind of want to make the other parts of it lighter. And you just need the bottom part, like this bottom, as a way to keep up the balance. So even though we have this huge backpack, he stands firmly. And let's see, let's start with the hair. This hair is amazing. It's actually translucent. It's a clear plastic, and they've gradiently added orange and gold towards the base. And actually this is separate. This whole part here is separate from the head, which might be actually a great idea, because if it's all connected to the head, it limits the articulation of the head a lot. And this one doesn't have any problem. You can actually move the head up so you can look down, so that's pretty cool. Or look up. Really nice. And I think, let me just quick look up. You have an option to swap up the fin, or I just call it V-fin, or the forehead crest with something more flexible, just in case you don't want to break that. But I'm just gonna keep it the way it is. Now moving on, shoulders. I think one of the cool gimmicks on this one, let's see if I can have a look at the instruction. Oh no, that's not it. Okay. Let me try the other one. I may have should have looked at the instruction, but this is supposed to collapse. There we go. Or move down. I thought I broke it. Anyways, this is great. You can move the head up, or maybe just move it back. But you can move this up and reattach this part here. So you can basically fold this down, move the fin up, and gives you a little bit more space to move the hand forward. That's really cool. You have movable, the whole shoulder armor, it's detachable. There's a collapsing panel here for the elbow. That's really amazing. Yep, this just overall, the constructioner and the engineer that went through on designing this, it's well thought out. I put the main back. Then you have the mouth, which can open quite wide. It's really cool. And I think I already pointed this out. You can bump this up. I've watched some of the reviews, and they said that they have some crazy ab articulation, which is amazing. I cannot move this about. I think he can actually look up, but you have the gadget guy on the back. But I mean, for the most part, that's all you need. And you have the front skirts, and you have this die cast. Actually, some amount of die cast there. Really nice ball joint. Then you have a collapsing part here for the leg. As you bend it, there you go, it collapses. Really nice. And I just want to point out the details. These threads, they actually, you can feel it. It's the detail that went through making that. It's just amazing. I have a little bit of paint mishap here, a bit of paint pulling, but that can't be helped. I've had problems with that with other Super Robot Chogokin, but it's quite minor. I mean, you're gonna get it. It's just a luck of the draw which figure you get. I got mine sealed, but you never know. A really nice red here, metallic red, and cool gimmick that they added is this retracting part of the leg, which allows it for a stance, a wide leg stance, which is amazing. Oh, I don't know if I show this, but when you bend the knees, this whole part here actually separates. So it's really nice. They had that gimmick, so you can really point out the knee forward. Claws are articulated on the feet. Really nice. You can also move this one too if you want to make him taller, but that's kind of ridiculous. These parts here I believe are detachable. Let me see if I can detach them. There we go. You can swap them out with a smooth one. And you get two of these. And basically they simulate spinning, spinning drill. But I like it though, where it's just like this. Yep. Then moving on the back, this is very articulate. That's just some crazy articulation there. You can move it all the way back. More, it's a lot more than GaoGaiGar. Then each of these tail is segmented. Really nice. Even a detail on this one. And this one actually opens up. Reveal the kind of like the eye there on the wings. You get 3 parts. Really cool. It's really nice. One of the issues is folding it back. Could be a little tricky. As you see, this is gonna get stuck here. But I believe one of the key thing is you gotta press this down here, this middle part, all the way down. Then before you can open. Yeah, if it, well, there we go. So again, you get this. There's another part here that connects it. So this has to go all the way down first. Hopefully, I'm getting it right. There we go, all the way down. Nope. There we go. Nope. Almost there. Yeah. It's a little tricky to put back, but when you get the hang of it, and I just realized, why is that peg? Can you actually detach this? Seems like it. It's misaligned. There we go. Alright, so again, pull it out. Really cool. That's amazing. Alright, that's it for the figure. And you know, you have a lot of accessories. Let's see. Let's go with the weapons. Alright, so let's start with the wheel knife. And I think this is just part of what do I call this? GaoGaiGar's basically this detaches from the tail, or part of the tail, and you get a really nice blade. And actually, wheel knife is Guy's main weapon when he's just in the cyborg. and it kind of just it projects as it turns into a GaoGaiGar, or this guy. So to do this, you just pop off the great the ball joint right there. Put this back. Actually, there is a tool for this, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see, right here. And basically, this just catches the ball joint, and this is to remove it if you have to connect the other ones. Let me see if I can do this. It is really awkward. There we go. And I lost it. Where did I go? Oh. Alright, so I have it here. But let's see. No, I need this guy. So I'm just gonna put this here and put it back. So I get the wheel knife on one, then you have the bolting driver on the other. Yep. And basically from the I try not to, but anyways, if you're watching this, you probably watch the series already. So from the initial part of the show, they have a bolting driver, actually kind of like a screwdriver or a jackhammer, and you get the different like nails or bits that goes with it. So this one's I think this is a protect bit, which comes from Protect Gao, and it just goes in. Hopefully it does not go in. That is a little odd. Huh. Let me try this one. This one goes in. That's a little odd. And this one is I think broken bit. There we go. I think this one is the one that explodes. I have to go through this broken bolt. The protect bolt does what? A protect film, which it's like a dimension pliers. Okay. And I have to check that out. Look like the tip got a little broken. Yeah, actually can. Sometimes I just find things on the way. This is really there. It's clear plastic too. So well, this is the protect one. Okay, it fits there. Just a little stiff. But likewise, this one goes here as well. You just pop out the hand. Alright, so that is for the weapons. Let's go over the hands. There's quite a bit. Alright, you get quite a bit of hands. You get the pair of closed fists. You have one for the left arm for the protect shade, which actually I forgot to do. Then you have a pair of just open hands. Then you have a right hand for pointing up or pointing somewhere. You also get a pair for this one where he has the I forgot what this is called, but it's kind of like a glove, and this kind of gets him ready to use the Hell in Heaven, like so. Oops. So this is the clasp one, and this is where you need to close that. So that's, you have quite a bit of accessories here. Alright, let me do this guy. I think to do this you actually have to remove quite a bit. So let's pop this out and pop this out. It's actually different. It's nothing like about GaoGaiGar. He's not symmetric. Then you put this on, and you just put this guy on. And you have the protect shade. It doesn't have the effect part. I think GaoGaiGar, yeah, the first one has it. It's just a film, plastic. But you know, nonetheless, it doesn't. We don't really need the effect part right now. So that's really cool. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go ahead and put this on, and yeah, just try it on. Oh, there we go. I was wondering why you need to remove this. This is part of the broken Magnum. It's part of the show where he just shoot his fist. So you just connect this and it kind of reflects that. This one like spins very fast and he just shoots it like a cannon on his from his right arm. Broken Magnum. Really cool attack. But I need to put this on here. And these are flexible. It's actually nice. I like that. One less thing to poke you. So now with that, it actually makes his arm a little longer. And I actually like it more. It kind of fingertips reaches the knee now, so it's more proportional as opposed to this ones. They're really small. And that's really amazing. Now, let's see. I mean, you get this one, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to have it, well, using the effect parts. Alright, I just realized it might be good to show that. So, after you put it on both arms, again, from the main, you're gonna move this up, push this down. Oh, push it. Oh. Did I push it down? Alright, I already did. There we go. And I forgot to mention that this actually has a swivel hinges on the front of the shoulder, which is nice because you don't want to be having the arms like this and have the shoulder pointing out like that. It kind of ruins the whole cool shoulder armor thing. So you just point this out, then you have the shoulder inside have their own individual joint. Then you just position the shoulder, and yep, there we go. I kind of should, although this pegs here are kind of flimsy. I'm hoping they don't break. Alright, so I think we're almost there. Then we're just gonna have to put this on. Maybe I'm doing it incorrectly, as I always do. Maybe it's better if you put the arms first before you put the hands all together. So I'm just trying. There we go. It doesn't. Maybe have to work on it a little bit more. Push. There we go. Actually, you can push it a little bit more. There we go. You got the Hell in Heaven mode. Really nice. Alright, moving on. Where was I? Okay, so I'm gonna go attach this. And these are basically identical to that. If you're wondering, I think this is probably the Heaven side, since it's, I'm assuming, to protect. You also have a detachable, if you want to put the protection, but you know, it is basically the same design wise. I'm not sure if you can actually pop that out, but I think you can. But it's the same one, or the same design, which is great. So you just detach that, pop it on. Same thing here. And then if you have some effect parts, you know, combine it all together. Unfortunately, they don't give you the one where it's he combined his fists together, or make that clenched fist. For this, that'll be amazing. So you can only excuse me, combine it like this, but which is not so bad. Not bad at all. Yep, that's amazing. So yeah, really cool effect parts, and again, a really amazing Super Robot Chogokin release. Genesic GaoGaiGar, and basically the final fusion, and it's amazing that what they made here. Right, that's about it for the review. Can't really say much other than you gotta buy this. It is quite expensive since it is one of the big release. It's a bigger robot. You're getting a lot for this guy, and hopefully when you get this one, you get the first release. You get these cool, awesome hands. Even if you don't get this one, I think you're fine with just the regular arms or hands. It's not really necessary, but if you're a big fan of the show, you probably want to get that, obviously. All right, I think that's about it. I don't know if I forgot some. I don't think I forgot anything other than. Oh, let me get back to the hair. They're segmented. I forgot to point that out. You just have to position anywhere you want, but they're on the ball joint. Yeah. Other than that, I am excited for D-Style. They are making a Genesic GaoGaiGar as well. And one great thing about D-Style, they're small kits and they're super deformed, but you can actually have them in individual forms. You have a GaoGaiGar, or actually, I think you can even turn into a Galleon first, then GaoGaiGar, then you have the different Gao machines on their normal form. Then you can combine all of them, and that is amazing. So I can't wait to check that out. I'm not sure when that will be released, but soon. So that's another amazing thing. I already got a third-party Genesic GaoGaiGar Super Deform, but that one doesn't transform. Yes, more sharp or nicer details, but still, it's something else from the D-Style line. Alright, that is for the review. If you have any questions, let me know. Till then, this is Meats. Thank you for watching.